Getting a big fat zero on a test is a trauma Nobita just can't shake. Unable to face the harsh reality or the icy judgment of his classmates, he just wants to disappear. The only place Nobita can find a little peace is by hiding away inside his own dreams. It's August 7th, officially Nobita's birthday. But instead of being the star of the show, he's hitting a wall everywhere he goes. Doraemon is too busy organizing his pocket to care and waves him off. His three best friends completely ignore him, giving him the cold shoulder instead of a happy birthday. He finally gets a gentle invite from his mom. He thinks she's planned a surprise party, but instead, he walks into a thunderstorm of scolding over that zero-score test. At this moment, Nobita feels totally hopeless. It's his special day, yet he feels like the loneliest kid in the world. Overwhelmed by sadness, a dangerous idea pops into his head. He spots a gadget with a do not touch warning. Doraemon had called it the Dream Maker. It lets you dream whatever you want, but there's a catch. If the user prefers the dream over reality, they fall into a coma and never wake up. Nobita tears off the warning label without a second thought. Since reality stinks, he decides to treat himself to the ultimate fantasy for his birthday. Sure enough, in the dream, he finally wins Shizuka's heart. Even better, the school bullies, John and Sunio, are now the weaklings getting picked on. Nobita transforms into a warrior of justice. When a creepy one-eyed monster kidnaps Shizuka, Nobita instantly morphs into a superhero, crushing the beast and saving the damsel in distress, something he'd never dared do in real life. He is living his best life, replaying these victories over and over. Clearly, this dream world is a paradise compared to his painful real life. But if this keeps up, he's going to be trapped in this limbo forever. Just then, Doraemon comes upstairs, sees the torn warning note, and finds Nobita in a deep, unnatural sleep. He instantly panics. Coincidentally, John, Sunio, and Shizuka show up with a huge cake. Turns out, they weren't ignoring him, they were planning a surprise. But it's too late. Nobita is unresponsive. Realizing their prank went too far, the guilt hits them like a ton of bricks. The only way to fix this mess is to dive straight into Nobita's mind and drag him back to reality. But the dream world is volatile. If their willpower isn't strong enough, they could get stuck there too, never to return. To keep them safe, Doraemon hands out emergency escape buttons. One press, and they wake up instantly. With that safety net, the four of them jump into the dream tunnel. They land in a topsy-turvy version of their neighborhood. Dolphins are swimming through the streets, and sea creatures are flying through the air. In this world, the rich kid Sunio is dirt poor, and John is a weeping coward begging Nobita for forgiveness, promising to never sing his terrible songs again. It's childish, but it's a direct reflection of Nobita's deepest desires. They eventually reach Nobita's house. They are greeted by a rabbit that looks exactly like Nobita. John tries to grab it, but they all phase right through the floor. They've fallen down the rabbit hole into a deeper layer of the dream. They follow Nobita's footsteps and end up in a graveyard made of zero-score test papers, the source of his trauma. Shizuka has a bright idea. If they change the 0 to a 100, maybe Nobita will feel accomplished and wake up. Doraemon whips out a graffiti gun and alters the score. Seeing the perfect score, the rabbit version of Nobita starts crying tears of joy. But John ruins the moment, blurting out that Nobita getting a 100 is impossible. That harsh truth shatters Nobita's spirit again. The rabbit droops in despair, and the dream world turns hostile. The temperature plummets, and a blizzard strikes. Doraemon screams for everyone to press their buttons and escape. But then, something amazing happens. John smashes his escape button on the ground. The others follow suit, destroying their only way out. That's true ride-or-die friendship. They brave the storm, climbing the stairs to find the real Nobita frozen in a block of ice, hiding from the world. John punches the ice, but it won't crack. Doraemon breaks down, sobbing his heart out. Darkness begins to swallow Nobita completely. In this desperate final second, they all shout the one thing that can reach him. Happy birthday, Nobita. Nobita's eyes snap open. A golden light explodes from the ice, melting away the nightmare. They are instantly transported back to the real world. His mom walks in with the cake, and surrounded by his friends, Nobita tears up. This time, it's not from sadness, but from the warmth of knowing he is truly loved.